Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. And here's the first round draft choice. Brandon Nimmo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here it comes, and he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Taken in by Abreu, and he is out on the tag. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman,
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Two out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Jose Abreu would be next. And this one misses high for ball four, and they have themselves a two-out base runner. So here's Jose Abreu.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty sliders.
And the right fielder is there to make. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Birdie is there, and there's one away. Settling in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Smith tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 3-0 to him now. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Abreu is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1 fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
The right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, is penciled into the outfield today, but most often he's thought of as a third baseman. Alonso is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Here's the pitch.
Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is returned. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-1.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Alonso.
Now the 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Anderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, John Birdie, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, John.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. At the plate, Miguel Rojas.
Not shortstop.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Davis shading to his right, and that retires the side. Digging in, Michael Conforto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. In now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Nimmo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So here's Jeff McNeil. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 1-2. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding. Striding in, Jonathan Villar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Popped him up. Rosario calls for it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. So here's Yoenis Cespedes, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Birdie is there, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Anderson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Striding forward now is the DH, Dominic Smith. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Hit in the air to center field. Nimmo is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Joyce is off of first with 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great. And we'll have to leave it there as this. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder.
And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. To the plate now, Pete Alonso, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. From the stretch. Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 down. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Dickerson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Joyce. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to knock. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Sterling Sharp comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back.
Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Dominic Smith stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. See you later.